So reading Unit 9, Lesson 8.
The greening of Greensburg, Kansas. Greensburg was not always a green city. In fact, most of the town contained traditional houses and public buildings, like many other villages in the central U.S. However, on May 4, 2007, Greensburg was nearly destroyed by a tornado. On that day, a twister struck the town of about 1,500, killing 9 residents and destroying most of Greensburg's homes and businesses. Today, Greensburg is being rebuilt. Only this time, it will go green. Civic leaders and environmentalists are reconstructing the town with features that will make it a model environmentally friendly community. Wind turbines, tinted windows, and water-saving toilets are just a few of the elements the new buildings will have. The Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, LEED, Green Building Rating System is a program that sets construction standards for environmentally friendly buildings. The town has decided to follow the very strict LEED standards for energy-efficient design, which is expensive, but will bring about a 30 to 50% savings on energy bills. Here are some of the other changes that are being made as Greensburg is reconstructed. Homeowners and businesses are being encouraged to think about energy-saving lights and rainwater collection systems. Nearly 40 families were advised to rebuild with extra insulation, double-pane windows, and high-efficiency compact fluorescent lights. Homes will use solar energy for heat and light. Builders are being encouraged to use local recycled building materials. Residents are being encouraged to use native plants that don't need so much watering and that give natural shade. In addition, residents, thanks to the help of town leaders, are being taught how to improve energy efficiency in their homes and to do more with less. Of course, nothing can replace the awful loss caused by such a disaster, but it certainly seems that Greensburg is coming back with great promise for the future.
Okay, so let's talk about this article for a few minutes. New words and phrases, of course, but let me start with the question I ask you often. What did the author do well here, or what could the author improve in his or her writing? What do you see that the author did effectively, or what would you like to see different?
I like that the author organized the ideas with bullets.
Very good. Me too, Saul. The one thing I notice about these bullets, I would like to see here all of the bullets are in alignment, and this one is off because of this image. I would like to see that all the bullets are in the same line. But I do like the bullets because it's organized with, here are some of the changes. Someone else.
For the pictures, I think need to talk about the greens after and the green burger before.
Uh-huh. So what do you like these pictures or not so much?
Yeah, pero I think need to do when they talk about the green burger when began the writing.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm sorry, Rosa, I didn't mean to interrupt. Remember, the reading skill here is visuals, and it's interesting to me that they're talking about visuals here, but these visuals are only so-so, you know? I mean, this one doesn't really show me Greensburg after. Maybe a better word underneath this one would be a wind turbine. You know, just this is what a wind turbine is. This isn't really a picture of Greensburg, right? And so although they're using visuals, I don't think they use them very effectively. Another thought that I have here, if they're going to use Greensburg before and Greensburg after, maybe she could put headings in the article so that the visual and the text are more in line. And so when I'm reading about Greensburg before, maybe that would go up here, and Greensburg after would go here, and then maybe one more visual about changes in Greensburg, and then that would go well with the list. What else do you like or not like about this article?
I like the first paragraph, the words today, in addition, of course.
So what do you like about them?
You emphasize the today the organized in the reviews the sequence.
Okay, very good. So as a reader, you appreciate her showing the sequence of this paragraph with her transition words. Transition words are always important as we write, moving your reader from one idea to the next and connecting them. Are there any new words or phrases in this article you would like to talk about?
The first paragraph.
Yeah.
The part when it says Greensburg was nearly destroyed by a tornado.
Uh-huh.
On that day, a twister struck the town.
Very good. So a twister is another word for a tornado. Okay, so twister and tornado are the same words. And then the verb that we use here, we can see it in the past tense. And what's the base verb of the struck? Do you know, Saul?
I am wondering, maybe strike?
You're right. Very good. So the base verb is to strike, and the past tense is struck. And so a twister or a tornado strikes the earth. And to strike means to hit, to make contact. And so it hit the town, or it made contact in that town. And so again, these are sometimes there are word pairs and words that are often used together. And if you listen to the news, especially in the spring, now we're in tornado season, you might hear that a tornado struck down in a city in Oklahoma. A tornado struck the town of da, 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 da. It's a very common way to express the action of tornadoes and what they do. Anyone else? New words or phrases?
The second paragraph, I don't know what does mean tinted windows.
Okay, so tinted windows are, you see them on vehicles a lot, and a tint is like it offers more shade. It's darker, and what tinted windows do is they block some of the sunlight and the heat from the sun from coming in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you.
So when you're living in a hot environment, tinted windows will offer you some protection from the sun.
It's like in car.
Usually in cars, yeah. Most often in cars, I think.
Okay.
But again, you can see here that this car has tinted windows, and they're really they're showing, in this article, they're showing that if you have tinted windows, less heat from the sun will come inside that building.
Okay, I'm going to tint this summer.
Oh, are you? Good for you. Then your air conditioner will not have to work so hard. Any other new words or phrases?